Hello and welcome to this LivePoints tutorial. So LivePoints is an online solution for keeping track of and displaying badminton games in real time. So you can read more about what LivePoints is and how to use it on our homepage livepoints.net. And for any additional questions you might have, you can go to our frequently asked questions section here. So the first thing we want to do is create an account. We do that by pressing the sign up button here. And here we can either choose to insert our information manually, or you can press the sign in with Google button down here. And I will do that. And then I'll just pick my Gmail account. And now I have created an account, and I'm also signed in. So the next thing we want to do is we want to create our tournament. And we can do that by going to the tournaments page here. And here we press this big blue button and then simply insert our information. And this can be any information you want. Badminton World Federation, and I'll just pick next weekend. And as you can see, the first tournament you create is free, and any tournaments after the first one, you have to pay $15 for each day that the tournament is. I'll just press submit, and here we can see that our tournament has been created. And we have a few options here. You can edit or delete the tournament, but I want to go into our tournament. And here we get another big blue button which we can press, and we have a few options here for settings. So the first option we have here is add court, and we simply press the button. And here we can choose singles or doubles. I will just insert a singles match. And the flag here. So I'm creating a court now, but at the same time I'm inserting the game that is supposed to be on the court. So when this game is finished, I don't need to create another court. I just insert a new game on the court after that. And I insert the court number, and this can be any number that you might want. And then I just press done. And here the court has been created, court number 1. And here we have a timer that displays the time of the match. And we have a few options here. We can edit the match. We can forfeit the match if someone forfeits the game. And we can delete the court. I'm not going to do any of those. I'm going to show you more options we have here. So the swap games option is next, and to show you what that feature does, I have to create another court with a game on it. And I'll just put some random values here, court number 2. And so the swap games button is used for if you, under any circumstances, might want to swap the games on 2 courts. You can do that by pressing the swap games button, and then the icons here up at the top have changed, and I simply press on this button for any 2 courts that I want to swap the games for. So the players here on court number 1 will go to court number 2, and the players on court number 2 will go to court number 1. And we get a confirmation here. Just press continue, and the players have been swapped. So this feature bypasses that. If this feature was not there, you would have to delete both the courts and create a new court with the right matches on them, which is not ideal. So the next button here is delete court, and you simply press that, and the icon here changes once again. And I'll just press this one, get another confirmation, and we have deleted the court. And this button here, the delete court button, is the same button as this one here. So the next button here is the app code, and the app code is the code that you will need for getting into the app to control the games. So you will need to let all the umpires of your tournament have this code so that they can go to their phone or any device that you might provide them and insert this code here. And as shown on the home page, the app is both available for Android and iPhone. So next I will show you inside the app and how to control this tournament inside the app. So now I'm inside the app, and I will simply insert the app code that we saw earlier, and my app code is this here. Here we go, and then I will simply press the login button, and here we can see a list of all the courts that are in my tournament, Yonex Open. And as you can see, we only have 1 court at the moment, but any other courts that we might have would show up here. So I will simply press on the court number 1, to go into the game. And here I'm prompted with selecting the serving team, and I can just press between. Let's say that player 2 has chosen to serve, and we need to keep in mind that this court, we can see here, represents the court in real life. So how the players stand will change according to their points. And the arrow button we can see in the middle of the court changes the player's sides. So let's say that player 2 is on the left side. We simply press the button and he swaps over. And we can do that as many times as we want. So let's say player 2 is on the left side. And to start the game, we press the start button here. And now the game has started. And the timer we saw it before on the website has now started. And now I simply press the plus buttons to give the players points. Let's give player 2 some points. And the button in the middle of the court is an undo button. And we can press that button as many times as we want. So let's, for demonstration, go here to 11. And here we get a timer for 1 minute. And the umpire can see the status of the game. And I'll just press continue. And the same thing happens here at 21. We get a timer for 2 minutes. And we can see the status. So up here in the right hand corner we have some settings, and we can restart the match, we can select the server, and we can log out. So let's try restarting the game, and let's select the server again. So let's say that maybe player 1 was supposed to serve, and we select done, and then we can start the game again and give some points. And if we want to, we can log out. So let's, for demonstration purposes, just finish this game. So player 1 here is on a roll, 2 straight games, and when we get to 21 we get a prompt that says that the game is finished, and the umpire can see the status of the match and he can press done. So this has been a quick tutorial for LivePoints, and I hope that you will enjoy using our platform.